Why does Claude say pondering, marinating, or fathoming? Have you ever noticed that when Claude is generating a response, it doesn't just display a boring loading message? Instead, you might see words like pondering, marinating, weighing, fathoming, synthesizing. Every second or so, the word changes until Claude finishes its response. At first glance, it might seem like these words are revealing what the AI is actually doing behind the scenes. But that's not the case. Let's explore what's really happening. When you ask Claude a question that takes more than a few seconds to answer, perhaps because it's reasoning through a complex problem, searching the web, running code, or creating something detailed, the interface displays these rotating words while it works. Rather than showing a static loading spinner, Claude cycles through different expressions to make the waiting experience feel more engaging. The primary reason is user experience, often called UX design. Imagine opening an application and seeing nothing but a spinning circle for 10 or 15 seconds. Most people start wondering, did the app freeze? Is something broken? Should I refresh the page? Now compare that with seeing changing words like pondering, synthesizing, or marinating. Even though these words don't reveal the internal computation, they give users confidence that the system is actively working. Instead of feeling like dead waiting time, it feels like progress is happening. It's a small design decision, but it significantly improves the overall experience. Are these words random? The answer is both yes and no. Anthropic, the company behind Claude, created a collection of these words and phrases to give Claude a bit of personality. For example, Claude isn't literally marinating, brewing, or pondering in the human sense. These are simply creative labels displayed while the model processes your request. However, the selection isn't completely random. The interface often tries to match the tone of the message to the type of conversation. For lighthearted or creative requests, you might see playful phrases that add a little humor. For more serious topics, such as medical questions or sensitive discussions, the interface intentionally switches to simpler, more neutral wording. That helps avoid situations where a joke or quirky phrase might feel inappropriate during an important conversation. If you group these words together, they generally fall into a few themes. Let's look at the different types of Claude's loading words. First, cooking inspired. These suggest that something is slowly coming together. Examples include brewing, marinating, simmering, and percolating. Just like food takes time to cook, these imply the response is developing. Second, growth and creation. These suggest ideas forming over time, like incubating, germinating, and crystallizing. The metaphor is that thoughts are gradually taking shape. Third, deep thinking. These imply careful reasoning or analysis, pondering, contemplating, ruminating, cogitating, fathoming, and weighing. These are probably the most recognizable because they sound like thoughtful decision-making. Fourth, engineering and construction. These words make the process feel more technical. Examples include assembling, calibrating, orchestrating, and synthesizing. The idea is that Claude is organizing information into a final answer. Finally, purely playful. Some words are included simply because they're fun, like noodling, waltzing, and herding. These don't represent any technical process. They're there to give Claude a little personality. Do these words reflect what Claude is actually doing? No. This is perhaps the most important takeaway. Whether Claude displays pondering, marinating, or synthesizing, the underlying AI computation is exactly the same. These words don't indicate different reasoning modes or levels of intelligence. They're simply a cosmetic layer designed to make waiting feel more natural and engaging. Claude's rotating words don't make the AI smarter, but they do make the experience feel more human and interactive. It's a simple UX innovation that transforms waiting into engagement without changing what's happening under the hood. Thanks for watching.